I wanted to do something in which we can kind of consciously engage the core and then feel the sensation of our hips rotating. So what better way to do that than a Pallof press? So a couple of variations, you can get creative with how you set it up, but this band right here from Oats Specialties, discount Robby 10, is going to be a little bit resisted to the point where as soon as I extend my arms and I get into full elbow extension, I'm struggling to maintain this posture, right? Like the tension needs to be, or the resistance needs to be somewhat great to where you're having to fight to keep it in this kind of in your center portion of your chest, okay? So then you'll see down here, I have a slider. So it's gonna easily allow me to essentially internally rotate my rear hip, or just kind of like squish the bug. Now, we can get into the complications of like guys that evert their ankle and guys that rotate, but for the sake of the drill, just we want to rotate the foot to feel the rear hip getting into rotation, okay? Don't get into the mechanics of it, just for the sake of the drill. So me being a right-handed pitcher, I'm gonna grab this with my glove arm. This could also be a glove side, front side drill progression for guys that lack that stability of the front side as well. So I'm gonna grab this with my glove arm, and then I'm gonna pull it out. Now I'm gonna grab it with my throwing arm, and now I'm here, get it to where the resistance is challenging enough to where you can complete these types of reps. Again, arms extended just like a regular Pallof press. And now all I'm gonna start to do with my lower half is, like I said, on the slider, rotate that rear foot, okay? So you're gonna see as you rotate that rear foot and that rear hip's gonna go into rotation, your front foot's gonna wanna open up too. So you can go ahead and preset yourself, front foot a little bit open already, trunk engaged. Now we wanna go into rotation. So now you're creating all these like sensory inputs of like core stability while you can isolate a specific movement, right? So you just, way that these work, like these dry progressions work, is you're just training your body to understand these types of movements that we want to accomplish at full speed, right? So you can also get a little bit more fancy, put a stick mobility here, discount Robby, and you can go like this, same thing, Pallof press, rotate, rotate, rotate. So you're gonna create, you're gonna feel this like stretch here. And that's kind of what we want, okay? So very simple, something that is gonna get you to contract and engage your core while isolating a specific movement. Because again, when it comes to creating authentic separation, the way that the mechanics of things work is we initiate rotation with our lower body first. We maintain neutral trunk through, you know, a couple mechanisms of the glove side extension, just buying time, or just overall stability and the ability to maintain that posture of your trunk. Now, if you lack that stability, as soon as your glove side goes, either you're gonna compensate and go this way, and then that's gonna then overcompensate you to pull this way, or you just don't have the stability to then, you're just gonna fall off. All right, so very simple segmentation drill progression that you can do for if you have a resistance band and a slider. Probably do it with anything on the foot too. Hopefully that made sense. Right on.